What happens when a massage woman goes around earning money by giving massages, but her husband doesn't like it, so much so that he ends up selling her to someone else and starts enjoying life with another woman. But when the massage woman finds out about his actions, what does she do to her husband and her new owner? Let's find out. The story begins in a big city. Here lived a girl named Jasmine, who worked as a traveling masseuse. Today, like always, she was busy giving someone a massage. People loved massages so much that they would call her back every day. While massaging, Jasmine and the man would sometimes get lost in the moment. The next morning, Jasmine returned home, where her husband was sitting and watching something. Jasmine's husband's name was Macy. He spent all day at home playing games because he wanted to earn money through gaming. After finishing her work, Jasmine came home. Macy didn't earn anything, so as soon as she arrived, she gave him some pocket money. Jasmine wanted to be close to Macy, but he didn't pay attention to her. Instead, he started showing her a new game on his phone. Jasmine was tired of his behavior, and Macy knew it too. Macy also knew that Jasmine massaged men to support the household, and he didn't like it. He promised Jasmine, "Once I start earning money, we'll move abroad." Hearing this, Jasmine felt hopeful. At night, Jasmine left to visit another client house. She didn't own a shop. She went door to door and only massaged men. She usually worked late at night because she didn't want anyone to know what she did. This time, she arrived at a large mansion owned by a wealthy man named Xavier. Xavier lived alone. Jasmine climbed the stairs and entered his room. She set her massage kit on a table, but it fell to the floor. As she bent down to pick up her things, Xavier arrived and quickly led her to another room. After that, Jasmine began his massage. While getting the massage, Xavier asked about her life. She told him she was married, but her useless husband did nothing, so she had to earn money this way. Meanwhile, Jasmine's husband had invited a few friends over that night. One friend was Nina and the other was Wong. The three of them had gone to school together and had known each other since childhood. Macy and Nina were so close that whenever they found the chance, they would go swimming together in the lake. Tonight, Macy had the same intention. He sent Wong to the store with some money and stayed home with Nina to enjoy himself. On the other side of the city, Jasmine had just finished her work and earned a good amount of money. She was on her way to another client. Jasmine usually worked all night to avoid police attention. After working the whole night, she headed home, and by the time she reached her neighborhood, the sun had risen. Jasmine and Macy lived in a poor area. As soon as Jasmine entered the house, she saw Nina sitting close to Macy. She felt a flash of jealousy. She quickly woke up both of Macy's friends and scolded them, driving them out of the house. Macy didn't like Jasmine's behavior. He felt she had insulted his friends. Jasmine tried to explain that he needed to stay away from such useless friends. Hearing this, Macy got angry. He said, "You go out at night to other men's houses. How is that any better?" Jasmine replied, "If you can't earn money, what else am I supposed to do? I have to work." After that, an argument breaks out between the two. In anger, Macy calls Jasmine a prostitute. Hearing this, Jasmine slaps him and picks up her massage kit before storming out of the house. That night, when Xavier calls her, Jasmine goes to his mansion again to give him a massage. She is visibly upset. When Xavier asks why she looks sad, she tells him everything. He comforts her and then, taking advantage of the moment, tries to kiss her. But Jasmine stops him and leaves immediately. The next morning, when Jasmine returns home, she finds Macy asleep. She quickly wakes him up. Macy apologizes to her. Jasmine forgives him, and the two share a moment of happiness before taking a shower together. After getting dressed, they suddenly hear loud banging at the door. As soon as Macy opens the door, a young man grabs him and starts yelling. Jasmine stands behind, watching it all. The man is demanding his money back. Jasmine steps in and manages to push the man out of the house. She then asks Macy who he was. Macy explains that he invested his own money and the money of people he knew into a scheme that turned out to be fake. All the money was lost, including that boy's. That's why he came demanding it back. Hearing this, Jasmine becomes furious because her money was lost too. Macy tries to convince her, saying he'll return everyone's money soon. But Jasmine no longer trusts him. She decides to leave him for good. Jasmine then goes straight to Xavier's mansion. Xavier was resting in his room. As soon as she arrives, she hugs him and tries to get close to him. Xavier liked Jasmine too, so he spends time with her. She tells Xavier that Macy lost all her money, so she left his house. Xavier offers her a place to stay. He first calms her down. The next morning, while Xavier is at the office, Jasmine starts talking to one of the house servants. She asks how long he has been working there. In the middle of their conversation, she notices an injury on his face and asks about it. The servant tells her that Xavier has a terrible temper and that the injury was from Xavier himself. Then he quietly goes back to work. Jasmine is shocked because she had always believed Xavier was a good man. Meanwhile, Nina has gone to see Macy. Macy is a alone at home, so both of them decide to spend the night together. The following morning, Xavier comes home furious and breaks a glass. Jasmine rushes over to clean up the mess. Xavier had suffered losses at work, so he was in a bad mood. Jasmine tries to calm him. At first, he snaps at her, but then seeing her, his anger softens a little because he was in love with her. But suddenly, Xavier grabs Jasmine and starts hitting her. In a fit of rage, he calls her immoral and a whore. Seeing this terrifying side of Xavier, Jasmine panics and runs out of the house. Xavier can only watch her leave. After some time, Jasmine left Xavier's house. She walked to a quiet place and broke down crying. She realized her mistake. Her husband had never hit her, yet she had run away from him. Crying, she called Macy. As soon as he saw her call, Macy rushed to her. Through tears, Jasmine told him everything and apologized. Macy forgave her. He put a helmet on her head, helped her onto his bike, and started driving home. Jasmine was so exhausted from crying that she fell asleep on the moving bike. A little while later, when Jasmine woke up, she found herself in a completely different place. Shockingly, she was back in Xavier's mansion. Seeing this, she froze in disbelief. Xavier, at that moment, was talking to Macy over video call. Jasmine quietly stayed behind and listened to their conversation. Soon, she discovered the truth. Macy had sold her to Xavier in exchange for a large amount of money. Hearing this, Jasmine was shocked and devastated. Just then, Xavier noticed her and walked over to calm her down. Jasmine couldn't stop crying. She had trusted her husband, but he had betrayed her too. Xavier took advantage of the moment and kissed her. Jasmine was too broken to resist. Xavier tried to justify himself, saying, "How is this my fault? Your husband sold you to me for money. What else was I supposed to do?" At that moment, Jasmine realized that everyone around her was a deceiver. Meanwhile, Macy now had a lot of money and was celebrating. A few days later, when Jasmine invited him, Macy arrived at Xavier's house with Nina. Jasmine had prepared food for both of them, and they started eating immediately. Macy expected Jasmine to bring up divorce and thought he would finally be free to marry Nina. Nina also wanted to marry Macy, so she was excited. While they were eating, Jasmine suddenly appeared in front of them. Seeing her, Nina became scared. The way Jasmine looked at them with cold hatred shook Macy to the core. There was revenge burning in her eyes. Macy and Nina were terrified that Jasmine might kill them right there. Within moments, both of them collapsed unconscious. Jasmine had mixed a sedative into their food. She had also knocked Xavier unconscious earlier by smashing a glass on his head. We all know that Macy desperately needed money. He had lost his own and everyone else's money in a fake investment scheme. Xavier, on the other hand, had plenty of money and was captivated by Jasmine from the very first day. When she ran away because of his anger, he decided he must have her at any cost. So he struck a deal with Macy. After the deal, Xavier got Jasmine, and the useless Macy got a large sum of money. After some time, Xavier woke up first, followed by Macy and Nina. Jasmine and the servant had tied all three of them up, preparing to give them a painful death. Xavier's servant also hated Xavier because he often beat him over small things. That's why he helped Jasmine. Jasmine pointed a gun at them and forced them to obey her commands. All three, terrified, did as she said. Jasmine and the servant were thrilled. They recorded a video of all three prisoners. Then Jasmine fired the gun, and all three died a brutal death. The servant helped her throughout. After it was over, Jasmine gathered Xavier's and Macy's money and left. And with that, this story comes to an end. Thank you so much for watching our video.